What's going on? So I'm so excited to share with you how to make this really simple, crispy pan-fried tofu. I'm going to be using it tonight in a faux, make a kind of everything but the kitchen sink faux that I'm putting together. And the protein in that faux is going to be this crispy pan-fried tofu, lots of veggies, baby bok choy, broccoli, scallions, angel hair pasta, so it's going to be awesome. But I just want to show you how simple it is to make this pan-fried crispy tofu. So I already drained the water out of this tofu. It is as dry as can be. This is extra firm organic tofu, and then I cut it into these little cubes. Okay, we've also got our soy sauce. You can use any kind of soy sauce. I'm using gluten-free, cornstarch, garlic powder, and then just your sesame oil to pan fry the tofu, and then of course the tofu. And you can see over here I've got my pan, it's starting to heat up. So let's get going on this because it's gonna heat up fast. Okay, so let me flip you all around and show you how simple this is. Let's see, where am I gonna put you? Okay, so I've already got the soy sauce, 2 tablespoons in this bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and put the tofu in. And then in this bowl, I've got 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. I actually only have 2 so far. And then a teaspoon of the garlic powder. And once I put the tofu in here, I'm going to put the other tablespoon of cornstarch in. So a total of 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. So I'm using 2 separate bowls. And I'm going to use a silicone or a soft spatula, or mixing, some type of mixing device to stir up the tofu in the soy sauce. Okay, and I did this ahead of time, but what you could do is get this ready, and then after you stir it, let it set aside while you get the pan and this bowl prepared. All right, but we're gonna work quick and all right. So that is all set, and you can see it's just everything is covered. It's all covered in the soy sauce. Just give it another toss really gently. Okay, and then I'm going to use my tongs to put it in this mixture. And I'm just going to toss it. And like I said, I'm going to put another tablespoon of cornstarch on top of this as soon as I get everything in. And I love this recipe because they put all the good seasonings in with the tofu. So a lot of people don't like tofu because they say it has no flavor, but it really picks up whatever flavor you season it with. So that's why I love like the General Tao's tofu that I've made. It can just be so tasty. So I love that they mix the garlic, or excuse me, the garlic powder in with the cornstarch for extra flavor. Okay, and then I'm actually gonna use the spatula to toss it, and same thing with the soy sauce. I'm just gonna do it really gently and make sure that it all gets covered without hurting the tofu too much, because even though it's extra firm and all the water's out of it, tofu is still delicate. And as you can see, I'm not afraid to make a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna be tossing this, and then we're gonna get it into our pan. This is so simple, and I cannot wait. Whoop, get back here. I cannot wait to put this into the broth. I've got this really simple, oh, it's actually ramen. I should be calling it ramen, not pho. Caitlin, come on, get get your Asian recipes right. Okay, this has got to go in that pan because I can smell the sesame seed oil and the chili oil. So here's what I did. You could use olive oil. You can see all covered. All right, so we've got the tofu in the pan. Let me go around so you can take a look. And it's going to, let's see, I've got it on medium-high heat. That's kind of medium. We put the sesame oil. Now here's the deal. You could use olive oil, you could use sesame oil. I use sesame seed oil and a little bit of chili oil for a little bit of spice, but either sesame oil or olive oil will do. And then it's just 2 to 3 minutes on each side. So these will get a little bit more time. I'm probably going to put a little bit more oil in. And by the way, this is really good sesame seed oil. I got it from Walmart for like $2 or $3. Alright, so let's take a look. Yeah. Yummy, yummy. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Oh yeah. Let me turn it down to medium. So this is so simple to cook. It's so easy. It's so yummy. It's going to have amazing flavor. And I love these tongs because they're make it really easy to flip. I'm going to go like this and just get them all coated. And I want to get it all coated in the sesame oil. I'm just going to flip them. Smells so good. And I'm just going to finish up. I'm going to flip these all over to the other side. And then I'm going to finish up cooking them for another, 2 to 3 minutes on the other side, and then they'll be done. And I cannot wait to get them into the broth for my little everything but the kitchen sink ramen that I'm making. Alright, I'm going to finish this up and get making the ramen, and you can catch the ramen recipe in a separate episode, which I will link below.